Gumnaam, big up yourself, it's real, New Delhi.
Alright, this is B-Lights on the mic, bigging it up for Gumnaam.
This is DJ Mo City, 1/3 of Reggae Raja. Shout out to Riddim&Culture, Gumnaam.
What's up, this is Ragamuffin, shout out for Gumnaam.
I'm here with Gumnaam.
Big up and much love to Gumnaam.
This is Gumnaam, Riddim&Culture, musical bomb specialist.
Scavengers Horn Section Honoraryです Gumnaam.
Welcome to Delhi, guys. My name is Abhishek. I'm a producer from New Delhi. I go by the name of East Stepper. So I make drum and bass and dubstep. I have my own flavor of dubstep music, of course. I mean, when I was making it, it had a lot of desi influences mixed with the underground sounds, right? So I decided to call, I named that particular style of music actually. I called it New Wave of Indian Dubstep. It was just my name for it.
Can you tell us a bit about the scene out here in Delhi? Like, what is it like?
The scene's grown leaps and bounds, man. I mean, about a couple of years back, there was nothing at all. I mean, if you would have asked anybody about dubstep, nobody would have known about it. As I told you, right, the first dubstep gig that ever happened here, that was in 2007. Only 7 people were there in that gig. And now you can find packed clubs. You have different venues, you know, promoting the sound. As I said, the scene's only getting bigger, right? So expect a lot more venues opening up, which will be promoting this sound. A lot of new producers are also coming up, man, and good sounds, real good sounds coming out from their stable. Plus, a lot of good DJs have come up, you know, with their own style of playing. It's really nice.
So what about East Stepper? What can you expect for East Stepper?
Oh, East Stepper, big things, man. Big things. A lot of drum and bass, of course, and a deeper style of dubstep now, because I really find that style suits my vibe, you know, the desi thing that we have here. I started this online community called Underground Music India, UMI, right? This community is there to promote Indian artists, producers and DJs from this country who are into underground music. And it can be any kind of underground electronic music, you know, not just dubstep or drum and bass. I mean, we promote techno, we promote tech house, progressive, all sorts of underground music. So it's a good community. It's coming up pretty nice now. We also have a bi-monthly chart, you know, that we come up with. It basically lists the top 10 tunes that has been released in a 2-month time span. So a lot of good producers can be found in that chart, man, that top 10 chart. People ranging from making psytrance to techno, of course, and dubstep and drum and bass, yeah. Oh yeah, big shout out to everyone out there in London, of course. All the entire BBC crew, man. Big up to them for helping me from the beginning, you know. Nihal on BBC One, Bobby Friction on Asia Network. And a big shout out to the BassF guys, man. They have been a huge help since the beginning. Martin, Ed, Taru. So yeah, man, big up to them.
Gramophone House.
Yes.
Got some wicked vinyl. Madlib, you're gonna be so jealous of me, man.
Yeah, this is Delhi Sultan, the New Delhi Junglist movement. You're watching Riddim TV, Riddim and Culture, worldwide. It's the global news, it's the people's news, people army, you know. Run with a sound system crew called Bass Foundation, with a live band called Scavengers, and a little revolutionary recording project called Word, Sound and Power. Yeah.
Alright, man. So can you tell us a little bit of the story about Bass Foundation, how you started out? And
yeah, Bass Foundation started about 2 years ago with selectors, Big Daddy Klein and Praxis. And at the time, the music scene in Delhi was very commercial, very elitist as well, because it's still a bit colonial, you know, in the sense that people who are anglicized and have a lot of money would go out, but otherwise not. We're still struggling with that a lot, but I feel that since the last 2 years, music scene has become a lot more inclusive. And we also always, you know, I mean, that music comes from where? It comes from Europe and America. It's mostly chart music, but our orientation is different. Like, the music we play is underground music, like reggae music, drum and bass, dubstep. It comes from marginalized people. It comes from colonized people, and that's why I feel it's relevant for us. It's relevant for India, you know, because of that. So we try and represent that to the best of our ability, lyrically and musically, you know.
yeah, that's wicked, man. So you also did a project with a couscous rhythm. Can you tell us?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. That's where the big bad Gumnaam rhythm culture comes in. Couscous rhythm has always been one of my favorite rhythms. It's also a very old rhythm, man. I think it was first created in 1969, and it keeps recurring. So I'm very happy that the kind of first rhythm that Bass Foundation puts out with Gumnaam, that's a version of the couscous rhythm, you know, like the first rhythm to come out of India, that it's a version of the couscous. So yeah, we're working on more tunes. Presently we have 2 dubplate remixes, which are also very special to me. It's like Luciano Ragamuffin. It's a Hustlers anthem, you know, one of my favorite tunes on Half Pint Freedom Fighter. It's also really very relevant for India, you know. So I'm glad we got a custom version of that. Then we got our original tune by Michael X, which also fits because, you know, Gumnaam comes from Holland, and reggae music is all about connecting people in different parts of the world, especially people who are associated with struggle and with consciousness, and you know. So we got a big version from Michael X, and I have a tune on there as well called Jungle Jalan Zameen.
Jungle Jameen Jal, the principle red, gold and green with the bass and treble. Kill them with the bass and treble. And my kill a few can make the movement seize.
What's the meaning of that jungle?
Jungle Jalan Zameen. Well, I can explain it to you. Jungle Jalan Zameen really means jungle, forest, and water. Now, the meaning of the song, I feel, is like one of the opening lines and one of the verses is they don't know what reggae music really mean. I really believe that, you know. I feel a lot of people, they rock the colors, they rock the red, gold and green, but they don't really reflect on what that means or how it relates to their own lives, or what does it stand for. Red stands for those, the blood of the freedom fighters who gave their blood, you know, gave their life for the struggle. Green is for the fertility, nature of the land. Gold is for the wealth of the country, which is what attracted the colonialists, Europeans, and now kind of imperialist vampires in the first place. It's very relevant. Reggae music only makes sense if you apply it to your meaning, to your surroundings, if you use it to understand the world around you. So for me, I feel red, gold and green, the equivalent of that is Jungle Jalan Zameen. Or Jungle Jalan Zameen, many people outside of India don't know this, but there's been an ongoing armed revolution in India. There's insurgents, guerrilla fighters, especially in the tribal areas, in the jungles, in the real jungles. We're in the concrete jungle, but they're in the real jungles, and they're fighting because their land is very valuable. And earlier it was the colonialists, now it's the Indian government colluding with big companies is trying to take their land and their wealth away from them, you know. And their slogan is Jungle Jalan Zameen, which means they want rights to their jungle, to their water, and to their land. They have a sustainable way of life. The current worldview, the current kind of Babylonian financial and economical system is not sustainable. It's not sustainable in terms of human cost, it's not sustainable environmentally. It's short-term profit, long-term suffering. So we oppose that, you know, and music is our way to express it. So for me, if you're really down with reggae music, if you really represent the colors, if you represent red, gold and green, it means you support Jungle Jal and Zameen. That's what the guerrilla fighters in the jungle are fighting for, and we support that, you know.
Yeah, man, so it's a revolution anthem, yeah?
Yeah, inshallah, yeah, that's how we look at it, you know.
Hi, this is Roos, aka Soul Rebel from Blessed Love Sound System, Berlin, Germany. And we're here in New Delhi representing Jamaican music culture sound system live show. And it's really a pleasure for us coming here because, yeah, reggae music all over the place. Nice to bring it to India.
Welcome to Kolkata. We are on the rooftop. We had a nice party last night. Gumnaam, Rishi Dos, Riddim and Sonu. Right down there, man. Right down there. What we had last night was good. We didn't know what to expect because we've been doing stuff in the clubs for a long time. So two of us were into bass music. It's not been a long time, it's been about 2 years since bass music entered the city in a big way. But the clubs are not too happy with it, so we're doing our own thing, man. And we had a great party last night, so this means that we're on the right track. We got the support of the people. And I think we're going to do a lot more of these, make sure we have enough people who understand this music. And once we have our bass army, man, we go back to the clubs and then we show them. And yeah, man, hopefully we see a lot of people coming into this city. That's the whole point of it, so that you know what's going on. Calcutta exists, we're on the map, and you never know what might happen out here. Making some tunes too, so hopefully something come out from the city creatively as well.
Alright, nice. How can people find you?
Find us.
Your music.
There are two crews that came together to do this. One crew is Smoking, Nishit and Smoking. That's smokeinc.in, and the other crew is a production team called Little I. It's littlei.in. So both websites keep track of stuff that's going on in the city, whether it's bass music, whether it's jazz, whether it's techno, electronica stuff. Yeah, you can check it out, see what we're up to. We put some pictures of the night up there, and so you can check it out.
Nice one. What's the name of your website?
Little I, littlei.in.
Massive, who want to hear some bass music? New Delhi, are you ready to rumble? Blessed Love in the house, ready to rumble. Gumnaam Riddim&Culture, ready to rumble. Love in New Delhi, massive, get mad in our jungle. Tell them South Delhi kids, better be humble. Play some bass lines, make you stagger and stumble. Where I say Gumnaam Riddim&Culture.
What do you recommend? Conventional forms, so we show this to the North World. Oh, love. There's every 20 cc's. Coming right up, doctor. It's particles, nutrients, vitamins, minerals. Inject the medicine, all signs critical. Particles, nutrients, vitamins, minerals. Inject the medicine, all signs critical. Particles, nutrients, vitamins, minerals. Inject the medicine, all signs critical. Particles, nutrients, vitamins, minerals. Inject the medicine, all signs critical. Bust the flame, got the flow full of propane. In the street, got a nose for the cocaine. Cowboy showdown, Mexican blow game. Right iliac, sailing on full train. High speed, up in the slow lane. You stuck in the tailpipe, rolling with no game. Hip hop circulate, do it for no gain. Verbalize the visual, mixing with octane. Make you wanna ask what the dude on the block name. 7 could be deadly if you do it again. Got 5 for the session just to stop the frame. Most wanna rap only for the fame. Music is similar, for the brain. Straight from the needles to a magical plane. Reason competition, haven't catching the train. The matter remains. If you're not a part of the brain, audio liquor to soften the brain. Show stopping, popping the chain. Living this matrix, cocking the aim. Realness, rocking the game. And the B-boys came to make their name. Stop, break bread, entertain. Sounds make you have to get you moving the game.
I've been booming up, your habitat. No more school face, bring the happy back. Do chat with the chick in the slacks. Wild for the night, baby, hit it from the back, relax. And if it's on react.
Next release is gonna be actually the fourth one. It's gonna be 2 tunes called Moxie Dub and Soul Rehab. Right now, actually, I got 25 white labels, so people it's exclusive. So get your copy as soon as possible. Right now, I'm working on. Actually, we've just finished the album, like a hip hop album with my good friend Neba Napalm. Very talented MC, artist, and we're gonna release that in January. Actually, it's gonna be distributed worldwide through iTunes, Amazon, all of that stuff. Yeah, man, I got some other projects as well with Bass Foundation. I just did a rhythm project with them. We have some original tunes on there with Michael X and some dub plays with man like Luciano, Half Pint, you know, some legendary stuff. Yeah, man, I also got a project with very, very talented vocalist, a girl from Netherlands. She's called Senna Casida. I'm making that proper. I've been doing gigs with her, like dubstep gigs, you know, like doing live shows, experimental stuff. But this album is going to be proper soulful, like proper soulful. So watch your space as well.
And if you think it's fat, we got black. If you think it's fat, we got. And if you think it's fat, we got. And if you think it's fat, we got. And if you think it's fat, we got.